Good morning, Karitz. The dates of the board examinations have been finalized, and all of you are aware that the examination is going to be in the month of May. So you have to be ready now to prepare for your board examination. And it's a time now for us to go through the sample question paper and find out on what you should focus on. So what kind of question paper pattern is this year? All of you are aware that this year in all board examination subjects, it's going to be multiple choice questions which are of paramount importance. So you have to focus more on multiple choice questions. And in order to answer them, you have to study thoroughly. Unless you study thoroughly, unless you know these stories well, you will not be able to score well. And remember, in the case of English question paper, it's going to be of 40 marks. So today we are going to discuss multiple choice questions on the first story of the Vistas, the third level. This story is very entertaining story. It's about time travel. We go into the fantastic world. It's a very philosophical story. And we move with the time. We go into the past, we move into the future, and suddenly come back to the present. So it's a traveling in time. That is what we experience. There's a beautiful blend of reality and fantasy. So let us discuss the questions, MCQs on the lesson, the third level. But before discussing the questions on this chapter, we'll discuss about MCQs. So let's read these tips in order to do well in the multiple choice questions. So how you can attempt these multiple choice questions very effectively. Answer the question in your mind first. Once you read the question completely, try to answer it in your mind before you review the set of answer options. So what you do, you have to read the question completely and you try to find out its answer mentally. So once you know the answer of this, and then after that you can go through those options which have been given there. This trick will help you to choose the correct answer without any confusion. Otherwise, when you read all the options, you may start getting confused. Eliminate the wrong answers. So you can do a kind of trick here. First, whatever you feel wrong, you eliminate them. Just eliminate the wrong answers in the answer list when you are sure that they are incorrect. So when you eliminate, you are left with few options only. So this avoids confusion and you can find out the correct answer by comparing and analyzing the rest of the options. Let's go to the third option here. Always select the best answer. So third tip which is given here is Always select the best answer. Choosing the best answer is more important than choosing the correct answer. So there are options given there and you have to find which is the best answer among them. So this is because the list of answers may have similar or relatable options. So you need to analyze which is the best one rather than choosing the right answer. Let's go to the fourth tip now. First, answer the questions which you know. See, in literature section, there will be 20 questions out of 40 MCQs. So 20 MCQs are going to be on literature section. So here, first answer the questions which you know. If you are finding it difficult to answer some questions or stuck with a particular question, then leave that particular question and move on to the other questions and answer them. So what you can do if you are not, you have got stuck somewhere, you leave that and afterwards you can come back to that question. So finally, when you have completed answering all the other questions, then you can come back to the difficult ones and spend time analyzing it and then answer. 50. Choose the none of the above and all of the above options wisely. This answer is mostly included in all the MCQs, which is quite confusing to answer at times. So don't select the none of the above if you are confident that at least one answer is true, and the same trick applies to the all of the above option also. Be very cautious while choosing the answer when the answer list includes this type of answer. This will be very confusing. None of the above or all of the above. So whenever you are choosing any of these options, you have to be very careful. Two correct answers. When you find two or more correct answers for a question, then you can confidently opt for the all of them. Or what you can do, the best answer, whatever you feel, you can answer that. Opt for a positive option. You can sometimes opt for a positive answer. Mostly the positive option is probably the correct or true one among the negative answers which are given there. Now let's go to these MCQs. First question. What is the meaning of waking dream wish fulfillment? It's a pleasant wish. And what is the wish, that one? That will make you to forget about the present. So waking dream wish fulfillment. So you have a pleasant wish and that will fulfill. So what you dream and you are in the waking state, that will fulfill that. So it's about that. Waking dream wish fulfillment. You daydream sometimes and you feel that that is a reality. But you are in the fantastic world, a dreamy world, and that dreamy world, you feel that in real world that is fulfilled what you have wished for. So let's see the options here. A pleasant wish that one wants to happen. A pleasant wish that one takes one to the future. A pleasant wish which inspire to work. A pleasant wish that makes one forget the past. So waking dream wish fulfillment. Very confusing options are given you. And the right answer is a pleasant wish that one wants to happen. It's a wish that you want to fulfill that you want it to happen. So remaining all options, they are very confusing, like a pleasant wish that makes one forget the past. Actually, he wants to forget the present. He's totally stressed and he wants to forget that. So here it is wish that one wants to fulfill, one wants that to happen. It is related to that and therefore the right option will be a pleasant wish that one wants to happen. Now what is the theme of this lesson? I think this probably you'll find it easier to answer. human tendency of escapism from the harsh realities of the present. So is it escapism or it's a time traveling? You go into the past, again you come back to the present, then you move into the future. You are traveling in the time there. So self-destruction for the benefits of others. So here time traveling, you are trying to go back to the past where people were leading very peaceful life. Destiny overpowers one's actions. So here it's quite simple here. Escapism, he wants to. So human tendency is there of daydreaming, of escaping from the reality. The reality is very harsh. You are stressed. It's a war time. People are under tension. Life is full of tension, and therefore you want to escape from the harsh realities of the present. Question number three: who are Charles' wife? Answer is quite easy. Carla, Lena, Daisy, Luisa. Luisa, she is Charles' wife. Question number four: what does Sam's letter to Charles indicate? Sorrow at being unable to help him, historical facts, a proof of his fantasy, a blend of reality with fantasy. Now, here the climax in the story is Sam's letter. Who is Sam? Sam is a psychiatrist. And there is a blend of reality with fantasy. See the letter of Sam that he was there in the town of Galesburg and he has gone there leading very peaceful life and he has gone into the different occasion. He is no more a psychiatrist, but there he has taken up a different profession. So there we find a blend of reality with fantasy. So the answer of fourth one is D. Question number 5. What is the significance of 1894 in the lesson? It was the author's birth year. Author's parents were alive. Author's childhood time representing a peaceful romantic time. It was a fantastic time where people led a very peaceful life. So what is the answer here? D, representing a peaceful romantic time. And here Charlie really wants to go into that period. He wants to be there in that particular time when people were leading very peaceful life. Question number 6. Who was Sam in the third level? Sam is a very important character here. Who was Sam? Now, Charles consults Sam. Sam was a psychiatrist. He was a doctor. At the same time, he was also a friend. So what is the answer here? So right answer is C, both A and B. Question number 7. Why did Charlie visit Sam? To consult him for the third level incident at Grand Central Station, to invite him for his birthday party, to invite him to accompany at Galesburg, to guide him in Galesburg. See, if you are thorough with the story, if you have understood the story, then only you can answer this question. And here to consult him for the third level incident. So there was third level which Charlie had discovered. Charlie had found that there was a third level too in the Grand Central Station. But all others failed. Probably he was facing some sort of mental illness. And he consulted his friend who was a psychiatrist. So to consult him for the third level incident. Let's go to question number 8. Does the third level really exist at Grand Central Station? Yes, there were 3 levels. No, there were only 2 levels at the station. Can't say. We know that Charlie has moved into the fantastic world. He has tried to escape. The theme of this story is escapism. So what is the right answer here? Right answer is C. No, there were only two levels at the station, and it's only in the fantastic world of Charlie that third level exists. Does it really exist? It doesn't exist at all. Question number 9. What unusual thing did the narrator see at the Grand Central Station? Tree, motor cars, third level, all these. Remember here, what unusual thing? So what was unusual thing at the Grand Central Station? It was third level. Question number 10. Why was the narrator seeing this third level? As a wish to visit Gillsburg, wanted to meet his friends, wanted to take a break from office. As a result of stress and anxiety in his mind, it was the result of stress and anxiety. And to get rid of that, he happened to see the third world level in his fantastic world, in his fantasy. Question number 11. What does the psychiatrist explain to Charlie? Third level is a beautiful place. Third level is worth seeing. Third level is well maintained. That he was unhappy. And what did Sam say? He said that he was unhappy. Question number 12. How did Charlie reach the third level? He takes a subway or corridor. And here only you'll find the answer that he has taken a subway or corridor. And the reference is there of subway as well as corridor there in the story. In a superfast train, in jetways, in an escalator. So right answer is A. He takes a subway. Question number 13. What was the third level? A third room at the station? A third story on the station? An imagination of the narrator's mind? None. So what was the third layer? It was an imagination of the narrator's mind. So it was a fantasy. It was imaginative flight. It was visual image in his mind. Question number 14. What did Charlie see at the third level? Flickering gas lights, people with funny mustaches, brass spittoons, men wearing tan gabardine suits and straw hats. All of this he has seen, isn't it? So what is the answer here? All these. So all of these, that is the right answer here. Question number 15. Why was Louisa, Charlie's wife, worried? Knowing the incident of the third level, for not getting tickets, tickets were delayed, Sam was caring. When she came to know about the incident of third level, naturally Charlie's wife was worried because she felt that when the third level did not exist, her husband started believing that the third level existed and therefore she was very much worried. So A is the right answer. Question number 16. Why did Charlie want to visit Galesburg? To escape from the troublesome world, to enjoy, to see the beautiful landscape, to meet his old friends. So naturally the answer is to escape from the troublesome world. Question number 17. Why do you think the third level was an escape for Charlie? It existed only in his fantasy and not in reality. It was a secret level at the station. Only Sam knew about it. He and Sam met there because it existed only in his fantasy and not in reality. So that is why the third level was an escape for Charlie. What is first day cover? First birthday gift pack, envelope with a stamp posted on the day of its release. Yes, the right answer is B. Envelope with a stamp posted on the day of its release. Question number 19. How does the story interview fantasy and reality? Charlie's attempts to cure his troubled life through his fantasy. Sam's attempt to cure Charlie, both A and B, none of this. So here, Charlie's attempts to cure his troubled life through his fantasy. So this is how the story interviews fantasy and reality. And how old is Charlie? 30 years, 29 years, 32 years, none of these. He is 31 years old. So what will be the answer? None of these. Thank you. Goodbye.